Shalom, Yasharahla. This is Jess. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to AHAYAH, Yasharahla, Bahashem, Yashah, Warawak, Kwadash. So I just wanted to, come to you today. No scriptures, not like a study or anything like that. I will definitely put some resources in the description box of people who've already done teachings on this so you can dive in further. But I just wanted to just encourage Yasharahla, especially if you are in Babylon, because we are commanded to come out. And so we have been out for a year, a little over a year, and I just wanted to share with you because right now everything can kind of seem maybe doom and gloom, especially with what's going on in the world as we're heading into Jacob's trouble. But I just wanted to share with you, you can do this. We are commanded to come out. So, it's going to get bad no matter where you're at. And it's not easy, but you can do it. That's what the scriptures are for, right? So that we can study them, keep them on our mind, that we can see the examples of what our foremothers and forefathers did and how they endured. But I just wanted to share with you just a couple of stories of, just how things have gone out here. It's like I said, it's not easy. It's not necessarily sunshine and roses and all that stuff. There is a learning curve for sure, because when you come out, unless you really got it like that, unless you have a business that's making six figures, or you're transferring your job, you're transferring with a job or something like that, it's going to be a bumpy road, but you just have to trust, and I just saw where things were headed in Babylon, and so I was just like, look, you have commanded us to come out, so you're going to have to get us out, and that's exactly what AHAYAH did. So I'm extremely grateful, and I just need to be obedient and share more about that. So, when we came out, it was, of course, you still are going to have to deal with just the wicked being the wicked. But aside from all of that, right, aside from there's still going to be targeting. If you know that you are being targeted, you're still going to be targeted. It doesn't stop just because you come out. If anything, it's going to get worse because you're where AHAYAH is telling you to be at, where he has commanded you to be at. But apart from all that, there's so much goodness. I can't even begin to explain. All I can say is I'm just so grateful. There's so many people who have helped us. There's so many people who have shown us kindness. There is kindness out there. There really is. And so you just have to be kind yourself and trust. And I think one of the things that happens with Yasharahla is we have been so hurt by all the nations, right? We know what the scriptures say about the nations not liking us, especially when you keep these commandments. But I do want to share that there is goodness out there, like I said, people have helped us. As soon as we touched down, the people at the hotel, we stayed at a little hotel, they were so kind. And it's just, all I can say is I'm extremely grateful. Even when we went to go and get our apartment, we stayed in a hotel for 2 days. They even gave us a discount on the room. We had a room looking right at the amphitheater. It was so perfect. It was completely AHAYAH. That's all I could say. It was completely him, because that wasn't even the room I had booked. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to lay my head down for the night. So real talk, just to, it's just been beautiful to see, AHAYAH do his thing and, work on our behalf. And so, yeah, we stayed in a hotel, a cute little hotel for 2 nights when we first got here. And, even it was even that, the morning when we woke up, right, the next morning, even then, AHAYAH had to kind of put me in my place when it came to just the way I was thinking about the other nations. And, I won't go into too much detail about that, but all I can say is he definitely, just had to kind of put me in my place, basically. And I've had to learn so much about just really giving him praise and stop the murmuring, which is something that our foremothers and forefathers really struggled with in that first wilderness experience, was a lot of complaining, a lot of, I think I know better, I think I deserve better, da 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 da, like, and instead just trusting that Haya, he has control of this, like, let him do his thing. And so, that has been a learning curve. So, yeah, after we left the hotel, we went to our apartment. Even the landlord was super cool and, like, let us, I didn't want to give him all my funds because I was like, look, if I give you all this, like the rent plus deposit, like, then I'm going to be out bad. So, he let me split the deposit in half so then I could still have money left over. Like, people don't have to do those things. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just things like that where people have extended their kindness. There's a sister out here. She's even helped us. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just good people out here. So I don't want to sound redundant. I don't want to sound like I'm like repeating the same thing over and over. But yeah, I mean, Yasharahla out here has been good. When we were finished with our time in the big city, I knew I didn't want to stay in the big city for long. So, things weren't working out there. I couldn't get a job. And I was still like trying to figure out how to make an online job work for myself. So, and an online business rather. So, I was doing that while still looking for a job. And it was just obvious that AHAYAH was like, this is not where you're supposed to be at. But there's a brother here in the country. He connected me with someone in another town. They, gave me a job and everything. And it was great. It really was AHAYAH. And it was hard. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It was hard. It was a very hard summer, but we got to travel so much. Got to see so many sights in the country. We were fed, you know what I'm saying? Had a roof over our head. Like, it was glorious. Absolutely, AHAYAH protected us. And, we got to go over to Israel. And even that is a whole nother testimony in itself of how AHAYAH protected us with that. But I've had to learn so much about really just not murmuring, period. And so that's something that I'm really having to understand. Like, AHAYAH is not playing around when it comes to that. But yeah, even after the summer, like, once we, got settled in the new town, got our own place and everything, we went to go and see some sites, and even that would have cost us over $200 US. It probably would have been like $300 because of the exchange rate. But even with that, we got to see the sights, right, for less than like $5. Like, that was a blessing. So I'm just saying, there are kind people out here. You have to trust AHAYAH. If you don't call him AHAYAH, I would very much recommend that you consider switching whatever name you're calling him and calling on AHAYAH. You must have the faith in Christ as well. I mean, that is who I have noticed has blessed me. That is who has pulled me out of Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, I will go into my testimony further, but I just wanted to share with you that aside from all the doom and gloom, there is goodness. There is goodness out there. Don't focus so much on what's not going right. Don't focus so much on, people not liking you, things like that. Just focus on AHAYAH, praise AHAYAH, worship him, and thank him, glorify his name. Do those things instead, because that is, where your safety is. That is where the peace is. There's so much peace in praising AHAYAH instead of focusing on the doom and gloom and the darkness. So I just wanted to share that with you. May this be encouraging to someone. If you have any questions, about where to go, like if you're going to leave Babylon, if you have questions about where to go, just watch some of my videos about the flee doctrine and, what that really means. And I do have links in the description of other people who are in this area and surrounding countries who have also fled, and they have lots of good videos with lots of resources, and they can also help you, find a place, find a job, things like that. So just, be strong, keep the faith, ask AHAYAH for what it is that you need. He will provide. He is a provider, he is a protector, he's amazing. So with that said, I love you all, Yasharahla. I really just pray that you stay strong and get up out of Babylon, okay? Real talk, get up out of there. You can do it. You can do it. Absolutely. AHAYAH is going to get you through it, okay? So I love you. I will talk to you all very soon. I give all praise, glory, and honor to AHAYAH, Yasharahla, Bahashem Yeshua, Warawak Kodash. May his will be done, and he'll tell me when it's time for me to upload again. All right. Shalom.